Run your day with Runday.ai.
Mark, hello. Happy Thursday. How are you today?
Hi, hello. Happy day to you. And yeah, very good.
What's a
little
wonderful
tired
day?
because I started very early, but it's okay.
What's a wonderful day here at Runday, where we have an AI brand ambassador that can connect you to clients. I'm calling from Fort Lauderdale today. How about yourself?
I am here from Toronto.
I wonder if I had a team in Toronto at my last company. Well, tell me a little bit more about what you're doing to serve your clients.
Yeah, basically, I am a old guy in some way, and I am doing the business for more than 3 decades or something like that in France. And my main activity in France is about mobile solutions and mobile technology. And so what we are providing to the enterprises is productivity solutions, helping the employees to be more performant and more productive and have a better circulation of information. From there, last year, I exited my company in some way. I sold all that, and now it is the company is part of a bigger group, Solutys. And so now I am trying to start a new venture around the same hypothesis, but including AI and what AI can contribute to the productivity of the enterprises, including or not mobile technology.
Tell me more about the company you exited. What was it doing?
The company was about, I founded it 24 years ago with
Wow.
other associates.
And you were running it the whole time?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that
So it
must
is
be a big change for you.
yeah, it is a real big change, but I am still operating there
Okay.
as a CTO,
Okay, got it.
but part of my time is also here in Toronto. I used to go back and forth for all these days. And so the company is, started very, very small. We were 3 associates, started to gain a few customers. And after a while, we started with in mobility and mobile computing. And it was very early at those days. So we did a lot of education to the market to understand what is the real mobility. And so from there, we had a few good customers, big customers, and that helped us a lot to scale and create platforms, create products. I go fast for that part, but mainly in 2006, we created another branch in our company, starting to sell the hardware that goes with our hardware. So starting thinking bigger and creating a full supply chain of the mobile solutions. And then from there, after a few years, it was in 2012, I guess, we did the first LBO. So we entered the investor in the company and we started to de-risk. So all this time I was operating with my associates at the same time, and I was operating as CTO, VP of all the technology and all the solutions. And so a few years ago, later again, we did another round, and finally last year we had a good opportunity to merge our company with another competitor in our area, but they were in the small business. We were mostly in the middle and big size companies. So we merged the activities, and now we gathered another collaborator, another company, which was in RFID. And so all these get to a much bigger company now, which is Solutys, and it's about 380 or 390 people, 150 million euros of the revenue every year. So it's big operation, and I am the CTO of software parts of that activity. And
Beautiful.
so from 2016, we started working in AI. We started with machine vision technology. We started developing solutions to identify the damages on the car for the big brands like Renault.
Doing the damage assessment.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of damage assessment. And so by taking picture, you identify where are the damages, and you create a report, and that report goes to insurance for claim, or for example, for repair shops to repair, and all the stuff that you needed. And it was helpful for renting companies because the renting companies used to take these pictures, and doing those stuff on the paper, and it helps a lot in that regard. We did also some AI around the audio processing the same way. The audio processing was to predictively detect the failure in the electrical motors. Again, it was kind of the machine learning. So I started my journey on machine learning and stuff for 2016, 2017. And so now that after all these changes, I am mostly in Toronto, and I am thinking about bringing all that technology that I know and I have, and also all the knowledge that I have about AI to the public here, and to promote the AI technology, and bringing that to the companies here.
What elements of AI are you most excited about?
There are a lot, but mostly what I like is the automation. You know, AI in automation is really
What kind of automation? More like workflow processes, or
most. There are parties digital. Of course, I'm in digital world, so many aspects of automation can happen in the digital world. Nothing touches the real world. But I like that part that you have sensors and it works with the real world. So you gather the information out of the board. For example, even the temperature, the humidity, or you sense the environment for any reason, camera, other stuff, and you integrate all these
Mhm.
and you create actions. And this is the part I like. I'm not going to vehicle and automate, what we call the automatic vehicles. It's not the part, but robotics is very interesting for me too. But mostly currently what I do is working in digital space, trying to implement agentic solutions for the customers that integrate what I call ambient AI. That means that we implement AI in the companies that listen to all the events, all the information, and creates a kind of a knowledge graph. And that knowledge graph helps them to understand better their business, and eventually have a twin, digital twin of their business and processes. And this is very powerful because you can use it, for example, for onboarding new people. When you have
Yeah.
the people come to your business, they don't
Yeah.
know anything about, and so they can use these AIs to understand better the processes. If they have questions, these tools are available for them to help them work better, more productively. And also it can be used in decision making. And the one part of the AI that's very interesting for me is that the decision layer, because you have many AIs these days that can gather the information and synthesize the
Mhm.
information for you and make presentation, beautiful presentation. But when it comes to the decision, the problem is really hard. It's not easy.
That onboarding process is probably one of the biggest bottlenecks for many, many companies, I've seen and work with. If somebody wants to work with you on that, what's the best way to do that? Should they go to a website or reach out to you on LinkedIn?
LinkedIn is the best way to contact me these days. I didn't put up the website really for this venture in Toronto, but they can also go through Rayonnance website and call me, the company in France, the same way. But LinkedIn is the best way.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Stay ahead of the curve, hit that bell for notifications, and join us next time.